Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a birthday reading for Scorpio. The messages in this reading are meant specifically for the Scorpio collective. However, you may notice some of the messages resonate if you have Scorpio placements in your chart. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Happy birthday! We are going to be using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. And we're going to get a card for how you've grown this year, the lessons you've learned this last year, what you're releasing from the previous year, the theme of the next year for you, a gift message for this next year, as well as an overall theme of the message, or a card for the overall theme of the message. And we're also going to take a look at the bottom of the deck, which is advice going forward for me. Then we're also going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. So let's get started. How has Scorpio grown this year? You have the Seven of Swords. What are the lessons that Scorpio has learned this year? You have the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. What is Scorpio releasing from the previous year? What is Scorpio releasing? What is Scorpio releasing from the previous year? The Knight of Pentacles. What is the theme of the next year for Scorpio? What is the theme of the next year for Scorpio? What is the theme of the next year? Oh. You have the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. What is a gift message for the next year for Scorpio? What is a gift message for Scorpio for this next year? What is a gift message for Scorpio? The Two of Swords. What is the overall theme of this message? You have the Two of Cups. And the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. What a big reading. What a big birthday reading. All right, so how you've grown this year is the Seven of Swords. To me, this says that you've learned how to be strategic so that way you can get what you want. It's not about lying or cheating. It's not saying that you've learned to do that. It's saying that you've learned different ways of interacting, so that way you don't necessarily have to go to war. Because this is traditionally speaking of someone who's gone to war and is not wanting to fight. So they're finding different ways by stealing swords to not have to directly win a war via something physical, via casualties. So you've learned how to be strategic and learn that there's different ways of doing things. The lessons you've learned this last year are the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. To me, this says that you've learned how to juggle things, but also celebrate your victories. You've learned what needs balance, what needs to be taken care of so you don't feel like you're constantly trying to shuffle things around and get things done and feeling overwhelmed, because that's just not sustainable. You have to learn how to prioritize, and that looks like that's exactly what you've done, and that you're celebrating the fact that you've learned it, because not every victory has to be a big win, but you've learned to celebrate your big wins and your small wins. What you're releasing from the previous year is the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this says that you're releasing, not necessarily being methodical and patient, but that you're releasing almost a stop. Like, I'm trying to find a way to explain what I'm feeling, but basically it feels like you were going so slow at everything that you were almost not moving, and you're releasing that. You're ready to get going. You're ready to see what the seeds you've planted can grow, and you want to just get a move on. You want to go. You're ready. Which is so funny, because in the theme of the next year, that's essentially what you've got. You're ready. You're ready to go. You have the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. So this is much quicker movement. This is going. This is going right now. But it's also a victory. So the theme of victories going on in the next year that you've learned, you're building on, because now this is the major arcana version of victories. But you're going to be able to balance things, because you have the white and the black cat, and this represents two polar opposites coming together to move in the same direction. This is finding that balance. This card in particular feels a lot like you've learned this lesson and now you're making it a theme. You're really going big for this, but you're doing it in a way that's honest, in a way that is true to yourself. You are stepping into that queen power and cutting out anything that isn't for you. You're doing it with a clear mind, but you're doing it quick and concisely, so that you can just anything you don't need or don't want, you've got that right there, and you're going to get there very quickly, and you're going to recognize that it's a victory. A gift message for this year is that you're going to be listening to your instincts. And that's going to be really important for you, is to listen to your instincts, trust that you can make decisions and that you can find balance in those decisions, so long as you trust what's inside. Cut out the noise, just slice it out. Don't pay attention, don't look at it. Trust that whatever it is that is coming, you're going to be able to handle. Don't worry, you got this. The overall theme of the message is the Two of Cups. And to me, this says that you are lovingly doing everything. You're doing everything in love. You are going to be doing this in a way, everything you do is going to be in a way that fills your cup. And you're going to make sure that you're supported, that you are being taken care of, and taking care of things in the way that you would want a close partner to do. But by doing it for yourself first, you'll help ensure that your cup is never depleted. You're going to make sure that you don't have to try and pour from an empty cup, because that's not what a good person, not a good person, but a good partner does. So the advice going forward, the bottom of the deck, is the King of Swords. This is all about that truth and honesty we spoke of. And you have a good pair here. You have a matching set, which is great because you also have the Two of Cups, which is all about love. And to me, this advice is that you're going to keep your honesty. You're going to remain clear-headed, and you're going to make decisions that are the best for you. You're going to do this in a way that says, I am intellectual, I can think things through, and I'm also going to trust my instincts because I know what is and isn't right for me because I've learned that lesson as well. I'm learning that theme right now, or I'm getting that gift right now. So I know that I can take that knowledge and wisdom and use it to ensure that everything I do is for the best of everyone around me. And that what I do doesn't harm others and it doesn't harm myself. And if it's a choice that someone doesn't like, I'll make sure that it doesn't necessarily hurt them, but I'll cut it out quickly. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And I'm going to read directly out of the guidebook for this one because I find that it tends to resonate. What you need to hear will resonate. And I'm going to read both. There's an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and the self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. And I'm going to read both. Okay, what does Scorpio need to hear from, Collaboration of Souls, card number 6. That's a very lover style card, which is great because to me this is like the minor arcana version of the Lovers. So card number 6. Collaboration of Souls, essential meanings, sacred partnerships, lovers, a collaboration of like-minded and like-hearted people, support networks, finding your people, mutual benefits, love and connection, self-care message, doing too much on your own, being overly independent, difficulty trusting others and taking them at face value, problems with partners. Your greatest asset is the soul connection you make with others and those that you make and foster at this time will bring fruitful change to your life. Which sacred unions are you pursuing? Long-term commitments and strategic partnerships are based on trust, love, respect, and an alignment of values, and it's time to actively call collaboration partners into your life. Mentors, clients, friends, lovers. Whom do you intend to dance with? You have a choice, and this mutually beneficial union will be a merging of 2 or more interconnected souls who are veritable kindred spirits. By clearly defining who you are, what you desire, and what you need, you will help them recognize you as you set out to find one another. Know what you want and what you do not, and seek an open and honest exchange with others. When your actions are a truthful reflection of the relationships you expect to find, the perfect people will show up at exactly the right time. Are you surrounding yourself with people who enable negative thinking? With whom do you share positive interactions? Which conversations elevate you? Who raises you up and boosts your energy? What habits are anchoring negative states of interaction? Is there a type of relationship you'd like to call into your life? A lover, mentor, partner, teacher, student, etc. Where can you actively seek this relationship? I like that. This felt so good to read. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share with those you feel it may also resonate. Happy birthday, Scorpio. I hope this year brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.